Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are going to tackle one of the biggest challenges for any makeup lover, summer-proofing your look. And the secret weapon? It's a pro-level product called the Kryolan Pancake. I'm going to show you exactly how to use this thing to get a flawless, totally melt-proof finish that seriously lasts all day long. You know the feeling, right? It's not even lunchtime, it's hot, it's sticky, and that beautiful foundation you spent time perfecting this morning, yeah, it's decided to just slide right off your face. It's creasing, it's separating, it has totally given up. It is without a doubt one of the biggest frustrations when it comes to summer makeup. But what if I told you there's a secret? A product that professional makeup artists have been using for years to completely lock makeup in place. Well, that product is the Kryolan Pancake. Now, this thing is powerful, for sure, but the real magic, the secret sauce, isn't just what it is, it's knowing exactly how to use it. And that's what we're getting into today. All right, so here's what we've got on deck. We're going to dive into 4 pro application methods, the right way to do it. Then, just as important, we'll cover 4 crucial mistakes you absolutely need to avoid. And we'll wrap it all up with your pro-level takeaway. Let's do this. Okay, first up, the 4 pro application methods. Let's unlock the secrets to getting that flawless, long-lasting base. So method number 1 is what I call the base lock. You start by applying and blending your favorite stick foundation, just like you normally would. Now here's the trick. Instead of water, you're going to spray a makeup fixer directly onto the pancake. Mix it up into a thin paste, and then you just apply that right over your foundation. The cool thing about this is it doesn't really add a ton of coverage. Its whole job is to act like a seal, locking everything in and making your base totally sweat-proof. All right, method 2 is the fixer infusion. And honestly, this is one of the most popular ways the pros use it. So again, we're ditching the water. You just dampen your sponge with a makeup fixer, swirl it around on the pancake to pick up some product, and then apply it straight to your face. What's so great about this one is how much control you have. If you want a light sheer look, just use a little. Need more coverage? You can totally build it up. And using the fixer instead of water, we're talking double the staying power. It's a game changer. Okay, now let's talk about the ultimate bridal base. This is for when you need maximum, all day, absolutely cannot budge coverage. We're talking weddings, big events. You know, when your makeup is to look perfect for 12 hours straight. This is the Fort Knox of makeup application. So this is the bridal method, and it's a bit of a process, so pay close attention. First, you spray fixing spray on your clean, bare skin and let that dry down. That's for oil control. Next, apply and blend your stick foundation like normal. Now here's the twist. For this step, you're going to create the pancake paste using water, not fixer. Apply that paste over your foundation and let it dry completely. Then, you're going to spray fixing spray over your entire face one last time to lock it all in. Once that final spray is dry, you can gently blend with a sponge just to meld everything together. It's like this makeup sandwich that creates an unbelievably durable finish. All right, this next one is a brilliant hack. We all have them, right? That dewy, glowy liquid foundation that you absolutely loved in the winter, but in the summer heat, it's just too much. Well, don't throw it out. We're going to transform it. Check out how easy this is. You just pump your liquid foundation onto a palette or the back of your hand. Then take a little spatula or something and scrape a tiny bit of the pancake powder right into the foundation. Mix it all together until it's totally smooth. And boom, you've literally just created a brand new foundation. That powder completely changes the formula from dewy to a long-lasting matte, which is absolutely perfect for summer. Okay, so we've covered the how-tos. Now let's get into the how-not-tos. These are 4 crucial mistakes to avoid. And honestly, if you've tried this product before and thought, this just doesn't work for me, I'm willing to bet it was because of one of these things. All right, this is probably the number 1 question I see. It's a powder, right? So can you just, use a fluffy brush and dust it on top of your makeup as a setting powder? The answer is a hard no, and this shows you exactly why. A real loose setting powder is milled to be ultra fine. It's almost weightless. The Kryolan Pancake, on the other hand, has a much thicker, coarser texture by design. So if you try to use it dry as a setting powder, it's just not going to work. It won't blend in, it'll just sit on top of your skin and look patchy and cakey. It's a total fail. Okay, another hack you've probably seen online, mixing the powder with a moisturizer or a cream to create your own foundation. I mean, it sounds like a good idea, right? But is it actually a good hack for summer? Here's the thing. This is a great hack for winter. It's perfect when your skin is dry and needs that extra moisture. But in the summer, it is a huge mistake. Think about it. You're taking a thick powder and mixing it with a heavy cream. In the heat, That combo is just going to feel greasy and heavy, and it's going to melt. So save this trick for the colder months, for sure. What about just using it like a regular powder foundation or a compact, grabbing a dry sponge or a powder puff, dipping it in, and just applying it dry? Listen, this is one rule you cannot break. Never apply this product dry. Its whole formula is designed to be activated by a liquid. Without water or fixer, the powder can't apply smoothly. It'll just drag, clump up, and give you a patchy, awful mess. It absolutely has to be used wet, period. And for our final mistake, this one is a little more technical, but it's so important. I'm talking about the primer problem. What you put on your skin before the pancake can make or break the whole look. Okay, let's get into a little bit of makeup science here. Silicone primers create this super smooth, slippery surface on your skin. The pancake paste is water-based. And what happens when you put water on a slippery surface? It beads up and slides around. It just won't stick, and you'll get streaks. So you can't put the pancake paste directly on top of a silicone primer. The fix? You need a buffer. Put your foundation on after the primer, and then put the pancake paste on top of the foundation. That middle layer gives it something to grip onto. Now, if you're using a hydrating water-based primer, you're totally fine. But for silicone, remember the buffer rule. All right, that was a lot of information. So let's bring it all together. What are the core things you absolutely have to remember to master this product? Here are your 4 keys to success. Number 1, activation is everything. You must use a liquid, either fixer or water. Number 2, layering is your friend. For most of these methods, a foundation base underneath is what makes it work. Number 3, texture matters. This is a foundation, not a setting powder or compact. And number 4, primers have rules. Remember that difference between silicone and hydrating primers. If you can remember these 4 things, you are going to get flawless results every single time. So there you have it. You now have the pro techniques and you know exactly what mistakes to avoid. You have everything you need to create a makeup base that is truly flawless, long-lasting, and can stand up to pretty much anything. The only question left is, are you ready to challenge the summer heat?